Liberty Theater was built in 1921 and is located in the heart of downtown Amarillo. The theater spent years as the only theater in Amarillo where non-white people could watch a movie. Our Kaylee Hanna has more about Liberty Theater as we honor Black history here on the High Plains.
Liberty Theater was built by two Jewish Amarillo residents and allowed Black and Hispanic residents to watch films from its balcony.
The Liberty Theater, which still stands as a shell of its former self over close to the city library, was, as we understand it, not exactly integrated, but Black citizens could see movies there. There was a small balcony that they were relegated to for viewing the movies. Obviously, they were aware they were being discriminated against, but that was just everyday life. And there were efforts, of course, when we get into the civil rights era, to integrate those theaters, which eventually did happen. But the Liberties is a kind of a unique story in that civil rights history of Amarillo.
Reeves says Liberty Theater gave people of color a glimpse into what the white world would have been like.
Not only were people denied the privilege of entertainment, but in those days, a lot of your information came from theaters. They couldn't see these newsreels, during the war, World War II, for instance. That was so important to people. They were just kept perpetually not in the know, and that's another sad part about that era of our history.
Liberty Theater closed in 1953 and has long been abandoned. And although the theater still stands tall, time is running out.
Looking back on the effort 12 years ago that was made to possibly revitalize the theater, there were some studies done. And at the time, the building was deemed structurally sound. Since that time, I believe the roof has pretty much caved in. So over time, that's going to weaken the walls of that building. So something needs to be done at some point to that building. It becomes a precarious undertaking at some point, but definitely I would love to see some effort being made to preserve that building.
In Amarillo, Kaylee Hanna, KMR Local 4 News.
All right, Kaylee, thank you. And according to Reeves, Liberty Theater still serves as a symbol of the civil rights era. He says the theater shows the injustice of how it once was and how we have to be on guard because it may seem like a long time in the past, but really it was just a few generations ago. For more information about the Liberty Theater and its impact on the community, head to myhighplains.com.